Hey everybody, this is Johnny here with MDI. Today I'm going to do a quick video about the Moza Air tool to control the GH5 stop and start recording plus the shutter speed and ISO control. So this is fairly simple. I'm using the Osmo Pocket to do this recording just because I need to use both of my hands to show you stuff. The video may be a little bit moving around, so I apologize for that. First thing first, in the previous version of the firmware, you had to use a cable like this one here, or this one, which is basically using the GH5 LAN system into the micro USB port of the Air 2. But now for the new version, all you need is the cable that's marked as M3C-C. Basically speaking, it's a USB-C cable on one end and then micro USB port in the other end. And this will be the cable to use for. So for this, all we had to do is connect that into the GH5, plug in the cable one side onto the GH5, which is over here. Let's see when I can see it. That's for the GH5 cable there. And then the other section you connect at the bottom of the Air 2 over here. And then, so now we going to show you how to control the screen. Now, once you have this connector, you can turn the GH5 on. Actually, you can, before you do that, you can first go to the menu first, press in the menu, go. The first option, which is the camera. We go into the camera, you go to select, and then you select the right cable. For this one, we use the MC3-USB. And then you make sure that's selected, which is a little asterisk. Go back out. And now you do is turn on the GH5. When you turn on the GH5, it's going to appear the little screen here. This little screen here that tells you about which option you want to use. You want to use the second one, which is the PC fit tether. You connect there. Because I'm using manual lens, just give me whether or not I'm using the 25mm focal length settings, which is correct. So we're going to do that we don't need to change the settings. And that's it. So once that's set up there, we go back to the menu here. And then all you have to do is you can go to the menu again, and then go to camera, go to parameters, and this is where you can control the GH5 ISO. So you can use the wheel, which is this center here. You can move the wheel. You can see the number changes, and the ISO on the GH5 will be changing too. You go to shutter, you can go down at 1, then you can actually change the shutter speed. Since I'm shooting 24 frames per second, I'm using 50. And then the top one, I probably usually use 400 or 800. And that's it. So you can do anything control with the other options here because there's no control with that. To go back to the back, you just go the left button back all the way to the main section. And here you can press that start button. And we actually start recording on the GH5, which you can see over here. Let's see. There you go. So it's a recording right now. So it's fairly simple, nothing fancy to do. So to press it again, the recording button, and then we'll start recording. So that's very simple.